Hey guys, we are back for match number 2. Wishing our opponent hello and good luck. We would love to play first, and this looks like a keep. But we would like one of those 2 drops. Maybe we can get there, we shall see. Um, so the issue here is that you could play Mutavault turn 1 and then attack for 2 on turn 2, but you want to have Boros Charm up. And if you draw one of the 2 drops, you're gonna want to keep that up as well. So it's just easier not to take 2 damage against something in the dark. Alright, so yeah, so we're gonna play this. Pass the turn, that's a great draw. We have the outrages, or we have the phoenixes, which is really sweet. Nice lands, bro. Kiora's follower. Yeah, so I want to kill him. So the question is, am I afraid of that? Like, he could just go Kiora. So we could play Kiora here, but I'm actually just going to try to land a Phoenix and put him to 14. Should be good. He doesn't look like the type who's going to be racing me. He may play something like a Pelucranos or something of the sort, which isn't the worst actually in this situation, because I can still fly over for 2. We shall see though. So this looks like a 3-drop maybe. Is he short on lands? Courser of Screwfix. Alright. Yeah, so he has another Kriora's follower next turn, which means he's going to be stuck on 3 lands again. Oh no, he's not. He has it. He just didn't want to use it. Alright, yeah, so we're actually going to want to chain the Courser and then play Sacred Foundry, attack for 4 still. I believe that is the play. Yeah, this should put him to 11. Next turn I'll put him to 7, and then we'll have him dead to our 2 burn spells. So that seems good. This is not as burn heavy a hand as we were used to, but that's okay. If we draw any of our 3 damage burn spells, he should be dead, unless he plays like an Arbor Colossus here. So that whew. Look at me calling it lightning strike. The question is he just dead? Is the man in the room just dead? So if we put him to 9, right? Well, we have enough burn in our hand to get him from 11, but it's going to be easier if we can just get him from 9. Yeah. So I guess the other option is to like kill the Arbor Colossus, but that's actually just a silly option right here. We have 11 points of burn, but we don't want anything fancy. We don't want to like allow anything fancy to happen. Luckily, Kiora can't put us in a bubble, just our like permanents. So that's actually a lucky thing. This matchup is something I've been seeing a lot. This like green blue devotion matchup. I saw it actually in the Channel Fireball PTQ. Yeah, Channel Fireball had like a 10k PTQ last weekend, and I saw it there. It was pretty popular. Alright, so we're actually just gonna tap out for burn spells here. Yes, we want to get our Phoenix back. So he should be dead to this, because he knows we have the second Phoenix unless he can take care of it. Okay, so now we just Magma Jet him. Yeah, okay, sweet. Well, we got there, so on to the sideboard. Yeah, so I feel like this matchup has some nut draws. What are we really afraid of here? Um, really afraid of like a Pelucranos type thing, which is why we have the Chain to the Rocks. The question is, do we want the Anger of the Gods? The Shocks do take care of the Kiora's followers. Skullcracks could be good. They could also possibly be better at Storm Breaths, although he's going to keep in his Arbor Colossuses. Spark Trooper is pretty good against Arbor Colossus, although we could consider taking that out for like Mortars or Fire Drinker Satyr if we want to be faster. I think we just want the burn. Spark Trooper may not be great in this matchup. Fire Drinker Satyr may be better. Although we did only see those few cards. You know what? I'm actually going to bring in 2 Viashino First Blades. They should help getting some damage. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, let's try this. Why not? So, this is definitely a mulligan. And I guess this is a keep. We do have Magma Jet if we draw land at all. So, I guess we're okay with it. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Sylvan Carrier did. Alright, well let's just shock his face right here. Ooh, keep drawing all the lands that we want to draw. Good job. So again, the Kior thing would be a bit annoying. Pelucranos would just kill us. Courser of Kruphix, however, doesn't just kill us. Whew. I think we actually just Skullcrack right here. Yep, I believe that is correct. Alright. This one's gonna be a little tough, I can tell. Ooh, we put that to the bottom for a Pelucranos. Yeah, that's great. So we want to get in with the First Blade while we can here, as we're not going to be able to do it for very long. Then we should be able to get in with the Chandra's Phoenix. So he can just trade this for the Courser, which is probably the correct... No, he can't even trade it. But he can just block it, which is probably the correct play if I'm him. Although he may be tempted just to go to 11. Yeah, so we're just going to block it. Alright. Well, this is what I said before about sometimes your, like, Ash-Zealots and Viashino First Blades are just things to block, like Pelucranos or to sack to Desecration Demon. That is just what they are occasionally. Lightning Strike. So we do actually have the Chandra's Phoenix, which we're going to play. We do want to draw land next turn, actually. You don't always want to draw lands, but this is one of the situations in which we do actually want to draw land. Mostly so that we can double burn spell him and hopefully get him to 6. Which will then be in range of our Warleader's Helix and wherever else we draw. This deck does seem insane. Alright, let's see what happens. Attacks with his Pelucranos, no blocks. Is he just gonna pump it and kill the Chandra's Phoenix? No, he's gonna play Arbor Colossus probably. Master of Waves. Alright, well, that, sirs, was a very good draw. chain that. That's going to get to trade for a token if it wishes, and then we're going to be able to Magma Jet him at the end step, which should put him to 9. And then we have 7 points of burn in our hand and a Chandra's Phoenix, and we haven't seen any way for him to gain life. So unless he comes up with an Arbor Colossus here, which it doesn't look like he's going to, because I think he would have played it last turn, we should be in pretty good shape. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I don't want to take the extra 2. I'm definitely willing to trade there. Yep, and then the old jet him end of turn. Ooh, so we definitely want the Magma Jet, but we also want the planes. So we have planes, so we're gonna be able to Helix him end of turn here, and then strike him, jet him next turn, which should be plenty of damage, as they say, something like that. Yeah, I mean, this deck is just rolling through people. Unravel the Aether. Alright, I suppose that's fine. I mean... I guess I should have fired off the Helix there. Probably, I don't know if he plays any counter spells, like he could. This looks like just like a monsters list, except with Master Waves instead of like Stormbreath Dragon. But he skipped through his attack phase, that's weird. But he could definitely be playing counters. Like if I get countered here, I'm gonna feel so silly. Nope. And you're dead? Alright, well we are 2-0 right now, so let's keep the train rolling.